All right, what's up, y'all? I want to go ahead and finish. Get on my third point real quick. Um, man, just talking about this heavyweight division. This heavyweight division here, man, it's gonna be fun to see how things unfold. In the next 5 years. You got Tyson Fury, you got Lucas Brown, you got motherfucking Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder. You got these boys, man, and Vladimir's still limping around and shit. But you got these boys, man, and man, the scene in Europe, man, in the UK, I don't know what the fuck they be doing. I don't know what they putting in the water, but them boys over there, they go out and they support their fighters, and their fighters are good. Their fighters are good. This is an era just for Europe, on the heavyweight scene, and that's what's up, man. That's good to have that many fighters, especially heavyweights, to be out there competing and doing whatever the fuck they got to do. I like that, and I'm enjoying it. So looking at that Anthony Joshua and Dillian White fight, and I'm gonna tell you what, Anthony Joshua, he did what he had to do. Dillian White was a little bit overmatched, but man, I'm telling you, if Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua fight, and if Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua fight, Anthony Joshua's gonna struggle. He's just gonna struggle. He's gonna struggle. He just is. Now, Anthony Joshua, one thing that I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting him to go 7. He went out of there, and he kind of did that Triple G approach. He didn't go in there and try and, he did kind of empty the gun early, but he didn't go in there and try and blow Dillian White out the water early. He did get tired. He recovered, and he started breaking Dillian White down. And that's one thing that I always appreciate as a boxing fan. I like a methodical breakdown of an opponent. I like a beating. I don't like that KO in the first round. You know, I don't like that shit because it doesn't really tell me much about a fighter. Um, it doesn't tell me much. First round KO. Okay, that's first round KO. You got power. You got power. Whatever. But we saw him utilize some tools in the box that I was really appreciating and I really enjoyed. Um, the one thing that I did see from Anthony Joshua that I was damn surprised about, he could fight on the inside. He really, really, really does fight on the inside, and I love that shit. I love a good inside fighter. Not a brawler per se, but a responsible inside fighter. I think it's a difference. Anthony Joshua ain't in there, throwing punches that are illogical. Everything he threw was calculated. The combinations were really creative that he threw. You know, left hook downstairs, left hook up top, uppercut, all with the left. I love that shit. That's what's up right there. But the one thing that I saw, and I do not like this shit. I don't like it. And I guess I'm partial to fighters who just be having this certain quality. I like fighters who are fluid, man. I like fluidity. I like, I don't like to see restricted range of motion. I know when I used to play football, that's the one thing that they used to do. They used to show us clips of fucking animals hunting in the wild, looking at how fluid they were, telling us to be like that, telling us to be animal-like. You know, and that's the thing that I see in Anthony Joshua. He is really well schooled. He has good mechanics. Ain't nobody gonna dispute that. Ain't nobody denying that. But the one thing that I'm seeing, he looks real robotic, really stiff, real bulky. All that muscle, that shit look good on the scale. That shit look real fucking good on the scale, man. But the one thing that I'm noticing, that shit, it fucks with your stamina, it fucks with your movement, it fucks with your fluidity. Everything. Everything. Anthony Joshua looked like he had cement feet because he couldn't bring that big upper body to swing around. You know, those feet looked like they were made of concrete. The upper body movement just was not there, man. On some fucking Adrian Broner type shit. You know, actually Broner moves his upper body better than Anthony Joshua. That's a big dude, man. That's a big dude. Now, as opposed to you got Tyson Fury, you got Deontay Wilder. To me, they look like the kids when they were younger. They were the big kids, but they were those big kids that can move. Those big kids that can succeed. If they took up basketball, they can do that. If they took up soccer, they can do that. If they wanted to fucking swim, they can fucking swim. If they want to play baseball real quick, they can play baseball. It doesn't even fucking matter. You know, because they have those athletic qualities about them. You know, they have better fleet. They have very, very fluid motions. Those are big men, but those are fluid big men. They're fast. They're nimble. You know, Anthony Joshua does not strike me as that dude. He strikes me as that dude who's, you know, coach, give me a game plan. Oh, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. No improv skills. No improvisation. None of that shit. You know, gotta stick to the script. Gotta stick to the blueprint. Gotta think about everything that I'm doing. And a lot of times, man, I don't care. Boxing is no exception. If you're gonna be complete, you gotta improv sometimes. If you're gonna be complete, you gotta be fucking fluid. You gotta be able to move sometimes in ways that are unconventional. Not what you've been taught, but what you can do and what you do naturally. And Anthony Joshua to me don't seem like a natural athlete. He seems like that dude who's schooled. He get in that weight room, pound them weights out. You know, all the strength and conditioning exercises, that boy is off the chart. But I'm telling you, man, the one thing I'm noticing now, Dillian White, he was throwing the jab, hitting Anthony Joshua with every single fucking jab in the book. Anthony Joshua couldn't get away from it. He couldn't. And Dillian White got long ass arms. I was looking at that shit. He's a shorter opponent, but that dude had long arms. You know, he was sticking that jab in his face though like it wasn't shit. Anthony Joshua couldn't get he couldn't get away from the jab. Then he would motherfucking Dillian White to throw a 1-2, and then Anthony Joshua couldn't get away from that shit either. Now, when you getting hit, and I like dudes, and I'm very partial, and I make that vocal on this page, I'm very partial to fighters with a defensive construct that's hard to get through. You know, so I am gonna be more partial to, you know, the Wards and the Rigos, Floyd, you know, even shit, fighters from yesteryear. Motherfucking Roberto Duran, when he fought, that motherfucker was defensively responsible. You know, these dudes didn't get hit by a lot of bullshit. But man, Anthony Joshua, and he in a heavyweight division. You cannot afford to start getting hit with every single fucking jab. And then motherfuckers are bringing the two around. You getting hit with the fucking left jab and the straight right. You getting hit with the burger and the fries. And then sometimes motherfucking Dillian White will hit him with the 1-2-3, burger, fries, and the shake. Hit him with the whole fucking combo, man. That shit don't make no damn sense to me. But that all goes to me, and it shows how he's not fluid. Anthony Joshua isn't fluid. Now, that's really gonna play against him. Really gonna play against him when you got opponents. And I'm telling you, Deontay Wilder, you can say what the fuck you want about him. You can say you can talk about the PBC. You can talk about all that bullshit that really don't matter when they in the ring. I don't give a fuck about that promotional shit. But man, Deontay Wilder, he throws that stick out there. He throws that jab out there. Mark Breland has done a great job with getting Wilder to fight and throw that jab out there. Motherfucker, you got the reach, throw the jab. Shit, motherfucker, if they can't get past the reach, they can't get past the reach. You know, that's one thing that I noticed. Like, I'm not saying that, Deontay Wilder has a Larry Holmes type of jab, because that's going to be the farthest thing from the truth. But the one thing I like about Larry Holmes, he'll throw the jab out there all fucking day. If you can't get past the jab, then fuck you. Sayonara. It's over. The fight's over. The fight is fucking over. If you cannot get past Larry Holmes' jab, he gonna hit you with it all fucking night. That motherfucker will throw 500 jabs a fight, hit you with 398 of them, and fucking cruise to a 15 round decision. Motherfucking, 12 rounds to 3. You have no chance. And that's the one thing with Anthony Joshua, man. If this motherfucker can't avoid a jab, you know, what the fuck is he gonna do when Tyson Fury starts switching stances and shit on him, throwing jabs from both angles? What the fuck is he gonna do when Deontay Wilder throws that fucking jab out there and keeps throwing it, keeps throwing it? Deontay Wilder fights fast, man. The volume, the punch output is there. And that tells me that he doesn't have any stamina problems either. He throws punches. He throws them, keeps throwing them, keeps throwing them, keeps throwing them. What the fuck is Anthony Joshua gonna do? He ain't even got the torso movement. He ain't got the upper body movement in order to move away from that shit. Ain't got the head movement. What's he gonna do? Put his arms up? Shit. Then, you know, you can start putting in other wrinkles. You start hitting his ass in the body. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You know, Anthony Joshua, he's good, well schooled, but man, that dude is a little too bulky for my liking. He doesn't seem fluid. Not fluid enough. Can't get away from the jab and the right. Come on, dog. You know, I understand he's highly touted. I understand that, you know, Sparta really jumped on that bandwagon real tough. But, I mean, dog, right now he seemed like another big man with power. To me. Good mechanics, okay. But can you fucking get away from a fucking jab, please? Please. Why are you getting hit with everyone? And that's just what it seems like. You know, so I think he's gonna struggle against, you know, Tyson Fury. I got Tyson Fury beating him right now. You know, he gonna struggle against Deontay Wilder, and I ain't calling Deontay Wilder. I'm not saying that he's that good. I think he's better than Anthony Joshua right now. He just is. You know, he's just as big. He's faster. You know, he's more fluid. He's quicker. He's more of an athlete, man. And that's what I look at a lot. You know, and his mechanics, everything is getting better. Deontay Wilder's getting sharper, and Deontay Wilder be in shape, man. You know, that ain't you. You look at Anthony Joshua on the scales, okay. You know, this shit ain't no beauty contest. But, you know, you look at Deontay Wilder on them scales too. Like, Deontay Wilder ain't got a lot of body fat at all. You know, he's out there, and he got like a LeBron build. He's shaped just like LeBron. Out there doing that fucking head in. So I don't know. You know, Anthony Joshua, he's still a prospect, I guess. He got a lot of improvement. He has a lot of improving to do. But he gonna struggle against them two, man. He gonna struggle against them two. He needs some work. He needs to get away from a jab. I don't think he can do it though. I don't think he's ever gonna be able to do it, being that bulky. You know, shit, motherfucker, he's 250 pounds. That's heavy. So I don't know. You know, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how things play out. But it's cool. I just wanted to talk about these points real quick. I got my other 2 points on another video. I fucked up. You know, it's whatever though. But yeah, just wanted to go ahead and get that off my chest. Y'all go ahead and y'all tell me your opinions. And then that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and go in this gym, pound out these weights on some Anthony Joshua type shit, do what the fuck I gotta do. Already. Corner Lawrence Durham Jr., Southside, Texas, Dirty Third. Peace.